Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Are you a quitter? All right, we got a quitter on our hands. Yeah, quitters. Here, maybe I'll play you a tune. Nope, a quitter. She's a quitter.
What are the chances? So it's going real bad, man. We got an echo somewhere. I'm not on the YouTube stream. I'm only on the app here.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what the echo is. I think Thomas is on the Spencer is on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, if you're also on the YouTube stream, you gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, you got to mute the YouTube stream.
Or close YouTube.
Catherine, not you. We just had a call come in live, so I went live a couple of seconds early. I just had to do it 3 minutes early because they were calling me, so I can't resist. Yeah, Spencer, yeah, I just had to mute Spencer's mic. Yeah, go to your
make sure you're not on the
YouTube page.
Yeah, make sure you're not on the YouTube stream as well as the
yeah, you can do
the back
both.
end here.
Yeah, you can do both, but you got to mute the YouTube stream. And then we don't get the feedback. Thanks, Catherine. Catherine says hit the like button. I know we're a couple of minutes early, everybody, but a call came in while we were just chatting here, and I had to go live early. Hi, Julie. How are you? Thanks for saying hello. Let's get the missus on the camera there. She's ready.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there we go. We're catching up. I mean, we started a little early, so as usual, we definitely go over. So I want to be careful. What are you making tonight, Tom? Morrow?
Actually, literally right now, I just vented it. I just pressure cooked some Italian sausages, and then I'm going to make some fat breakfast sandwiches with eggs and ham, and fried eggs and ham, and on an 8-inch. I'm going to make the biggest breakfast sandwich you've ever seen with a couple of Italian sausages and ham and eggs. And then
perfect.
I just finished pressure cooking the sausages right now. I literally just stopped it.
I get at our Italian deli. I grabbed some of their fresh made Italian sausage there.
Billy Bob.
I throw it in the toaster oven for a little bit in a pan with some olive oil. And then I take it out to the barbecue and finish it up. And that makes the best sandwiches ever. Yeah, there you go.
We got 5 of them I just made.
You got one of those, what's that, Instapot steamers?
It's an Instant Pot. Yeah, it's the Pro.
I have the Instapot, but I also have the old-fashioned pressure cooker.
This is also, it's a pressure cooker, yeah.
Yeah, well, I know. I got the same Instapot.
This thing can saute, slow cook, pressure cook, bake. Does yogurt. It does sous vide, whatever that is, rice cooker. It steams. It does everything.
Thomas, who is going to eat all those sandwiches?
So I'm going to make one sandwich today, and then I'm going to put the sausages that I don't use in the fridge and make another one probably tomorrow and the next day, or in the morning. I'll use it until it's gone. I'll eat a sandwich at a time until it's gone. Yeah, I'll eat one, make another one. When I finish these, I'll make more sausage. Let's see if it's good. Here we go. Oh, God. That tastes so good. Make you want to slap your mama. I lost your audio.
Let's see who's all in the house. Yeah, I just shut it off for a minute. Let's see who all is in the house here. We'll try to get Spencer back. If he just has to shut down the YouTube feed that he was watching. We started a little early. I tell everybody that was just here that we're sitting there 3 minutes before 5 o'clock our time, and I got a scammer caller, and the scammer was a quitter.
Yep, they always are.
Seamus says, good evening to everyone. Catherine's here in the house. Thank you. Hit the like button, as she said a little earlier. Raven is in the house. Raven, nice to have you. Let's see. Julie's in the house. Hello, Julie. Julie says hello back to Catherine, Seamus, and Raven. Hello, everyone. Grandpa Glenn, good evening to everyone. Thank you. Everybody's saying hello back. All right. Let me see.
Finally got my fade done, guys. I don't look completely crappy like
there you go.
Streams.
See, Catherine says I've been putting up shorts in a mashup, and I have a poll on my channel to see if they want me to keep doing them once a week. Yeah, you know, I'm getting so many, and now that I figured out how to use the Adobe, the movie editor, so I can mash up a couple of videos. I'm taking a lot of the 4-minute and 5-minute calls and mashing them up together and posting them up. I like the idea because it spreads out a few different calls, and you don't have to be watching one and then go to another one and try to find another one on the same day. So hopefully, Catherine, everybody says it's good. I'll switch back over to your channel and give you a thumbs up for the poll. Let's see. Raven says, oh, BB's in the house. BB, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're okay. We were all worried last week. So glad you're here. Thank you. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. There's Spencer. Hello, Spencer. Is that better?
Welcome back. Well, you tell me.
Hi, Mr. Cotter. Yeah, now we've got the echo gone.
Okay. I really am sorry about that.
Oh, no.
No. It's a learning process.
It happens.
Yes. Oh, hey there, Mrs.
Karen K is here from England. Hello. Welcome.
Hello,
Holy smokes, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning there. The night out, watching all the old movies on cable.
It's actually about, I think it's 2 a.m. there. So they're 6 hours ahead of me.
Hey, Google, what time is it in London, England?
The time in London, United Kingdom, is 1:04 a.m.
1:04 a.m. in London.
Oh,
so
it's 5 hours. Okay.
JJ says hello to Mr. and Mrs. Thank you.
Hi, JJ.
Yeah, JJ was already telling me earlier this is going to be the last live he could do for a while. Yeah, we got you the shift change. So it is what it is. Just keep watching the videos for any of the other updates. Glad to see that you're all here. Let me see if this went through. Did this go through? Yeah, that went through. I wonder what's going on with those boys. Maybe Glenn fell asleep.
This isn't the week that Glenn said he might not make it.
It might have been. But so I think we got a lot of people in the house. Let me see. Where's my cursor? There we go. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. BB, this is why BB wasn't here. BB, I wasn't going to say anything. I'm glad you posted it. My son had surgery and he did well, but will have a long road ahead of him. Well, BB, your son and you are in our thoughts and prayers for a speedy and complete recovery.
Yeah.
There's Drew. Hello, Drew.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Well, I started about 3 minutes early because as I was getting set up, a call came in. I said, I'm taking it. So.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Okay. So if you don't know everybody, it's Thomas and Spencer are here. Thomas is from Florida. He's your neighbor. And then Spencer is from Kentucky or Kentucky, as we say here.
In about 2 weeks, because I haven't been able to with surgery. And that's why I have this yuck on my face.
No, you're catching up with us now. It looks good, man.
Well, yeah, I thought, maybe I'm starting to look like the rest of y'all. Well, maybe not.
You got the gray in the beard. It's just fine.
Camera cooked.
Yeah.
I was just telling them I have finally got my fade done because I had looked like shit in the last two streams. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we got a couple of things to tell everybody. First of all, this week the missus on Sunday, Easter Sunday, had been admitted into the hospital with irregular heartbeat again.
Oh boy.
And
Oh boy.
Didn't
yeah,
expect that to happen.
yeah, we didn't expect that to happen on Easter Sunday.
Mhm.
So she spent a few days there till she converted back to normal rhythm. And so far, so good. She's doing okay, right?
That's right. Uh-oh.
No, you could still be seen. I was just readjusting the mic volume.
Yes, I am fine again.
Perfect.
And Raven and everybody has been asking, and a few of you already know, this week, Monday, our little kitty baby passed away. She,
Oh goodness.
yeah, 19 years old. I was running back and forth to the hospital and everything and taking care of the dogs and the other cats and kind of lost track of things. I came home Monday evening and she was laying in her favorite spot under our captain's bed and gone. And it was one of those things. It was kind of bittersweet because she was a good cat. And then the last 5 months, she was just made sure she was out here, pestering us and letting us know she's here. She was going out the doggy door, enjoying the backyard.
Yeah, we fell in love with her again.
And she just did a great job taking care of herself to make her last few weeks pleasurable for herself. And it was great to have her out here.
Yeah.
So that's why you haven't been seeing videos. And of course,
being the cat fanatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, Roger, you and I, and even Mrs. SWS, we've talked on the phone, and I am so I want to make it publicly known here. I am so sorry to hear about that. 19 years.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good thing.
My son-in-law found that cat as he was walking down to buy cigarettes. We had their wedding reception at our house
in Northridge,
in California, and he was walking down to the market, Billy Bob's, to pick up his cigarettes. And he and my daughter were walking back, and this cat kept following him and following me. What the heck is this? It was a little kitten about 6 months old. And so over, and we were checking to find out where she could have been from. And my neighbor, where basically the house where she was found, said, "No, you'll never find the owner," because I saw the guy dump the litter of cats in the alley and take off, and he had his license plate covered, and so they're dumping the kittens. So he took 2 of the cats, and one of the 4 got away, but that one followed my son-in-law back, and we kept her all these years.
She's the only one that we had still from California.
The last animal we brought up over 18 years ago. So yeah, she was a good little cat. I kind of lost it when I found her, but it was, turned out to be one of my best little friends.
We still got Fatty.
Our old fat cat is here somewhere.
Yeah.
He just had his dinner, so he's fat and happy right now.
Yeah. And the 2 black cats.
But the rest of the animals are good. And man, the rest of them are all sleeping over there. Let them sleep. Good for them. Let sleeping dog, what is it? Let the logs lay sleeping? Or no, let sleeping dogs lie? No, they tell too many lies already.
It's remarkably difficult. I only have 1 cat. Well, I've had 3, but only at the time where I live. And my other 2 previous ones over the last 20 years, they've died in my arms, pretty much exactly where I'm sitting now. And I've had Taylor Tide for, she came to me in 2019, and she was a year old. So she's still a little bit young, going on 6, 7. But there's this there's it's really hard to express, especially if you live alone, how devastating it is to lose an animal.
Yeah, it's your family.
Hey, Drew, how many cats do you have?
6.
6.
You got it.
Well, I only claim one of them.
Yeah.
My wife has 2. My mother-in-law has 3. I claim 1. So technically, Stranger is mine, and that's it.
Well, I claim 3 of the dogs. The other 2 claimed her. I had nothing to do with those 2. They love her.
And I'm the cat person.
Me too. Cat person.
Well, my last dog that I had, his name was Charlie. He was a Christmas present for my daughter because she always wanted a little dog. So we got her a dog. But because of I worked from home and they went to school, he was with me all day long, and eventually became my dog. And when she went out to college and moved out of the house, she's like, he's not my dog anymore. He's yours, dude.
He bonded.
So
yeah, he bonded with you. Yep.
I miss that
Well,
puppy.
the new little guy, Wheaties, he's super smart and he's totally bonded with me.
Yes.
Amazing that quickly. I mean, it was days that he was here and he was right at my side.
Yep.
And I said, when he looked at me in that kennel from the pound, he was like, take me home. I'll be your dog. And I fell for it. And here he is. When he naps. He's out like a light when he naps. So he doesn't move.
He fell asleep in the shower.
Oh, jeez.
We have a walk-in shower. It's a big shower. And they lay on the rug at the end where the door is. And she had to wake him up. I'm in there taking my shower today, and he's laying there. He had to take his medicine. And he's like, no. He laid on the floor, took his pill pocket, and ate it on the ground, and went back to sleep. He said, don't bother me.
My parents just lost a dog as well that they had for a long time. But thankfully, right before he died, he took a call and he actually planned out some final expenses. He left some behind for his family and everything.
Aw.
So
That's it.
yeah, he left a little gift of love.
Good one.
Let me catch up. Seema said, let me see. Seema says he heard that India and Pakistan would break a nuke war. Wonder how they are. I don't know. Maybe they'll be bombing each other's scammer centers over there. That'd slow things down for us, huh, Drew?
That'd be nice. Then we could get some of those American scammers we keep being told about.
We got one. The vacation package again.
And
I'm going, then they go, well, you probably signed up and went to a presentation for, I said, yeah, timeshare. That was over 22 years ago.
No, he said that we signed up on Facebook.
First he said Facebook, and then he said, oh, maybe you signed up at you're reaching now, buddy. I would never sign up for any vacation crap, especially on Facebook.
So true.
I had one today, was really funny. Oh, man. Call me from the marketplace. So I go, oh, where's my order? Where's my ice cream? I need my ice cream. And don't bring me the regular milk. I got to have lactose-free milk. And she stayed on there for a while until finally she realized I was just playing with her.
Yes.
Grandpa Glenn says hello to Beatty. Jonathan, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Don't believe me. They will appreciate it. They get plenty, and thank you so much.
Oh.
Drew, did you ever find that card that was missing from your wallet? The card that just disappeared that the guy still wanted you to use even though you didn't have it?
Drew, I told him I got wanted to know if I got my new Medicare card. So I said, yeah, I got my new black card with the gold chip on it. I got that. Oh, no, not that one. It's the gold card now. I go, oh, no, I don't have that one.
No, I've noticed that a lot of the older scams are coming back now that they're wrapping up the Medicare in the marketplace. The credit card scammers, the Amazon scammers, the final expenses, those are evergreen. They call all the time. But yeah, the one Tom was referring to is the credit card one, where I told him, we asked me for my credit card number, and I said, my card's missing. He said, well, do you have another one? It's like,
You wanted a refund to a different card?
that's
Fucking
right.
idiot.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Freaking idiots.
Julie sent a prayers for baby son. That's great. Thank you, Julie. Catherine. Oh, this is good. I've been doing Final Expense, saying I gave them my debit card and it took $32,000 out of my checking account. Got some strange ones to talk themselves out of it.
Now I will tell you, when it comes to final expense insurance, there are legitimate companies out there. My mother-in-law has a final expense plan, an insurance plan. Do you know where she got it from or where she was referred from?
India?
The funeral home that my father-in-law that she dealt with in the past with him. They referred her to a company, a legitimate company. She contacted them. And she makes monthly payments, and she tells everybody her funeral is paid for, that it's everything she wants will be taken care of. There are legitimate final expense insurance companies out there, but these people that randomly call you, that's not them.
That's not them.
One of the premier final expense companies is the Neptune Society. They've been around for 40, 50 years, and you have to call them.
Yeah,
they don't call you.
Well, one of the ones that they claim to be from time to time is senior benefits.
Scammers.
Is senior benefits.
Yeah.
And if you go to the senior benefits website, it is a legitimate company, and it says on their homepage, we do not call people.
Yep.
If somebody calls saying we're from senior benefits, it is a scam. We do not do outbound calls. And I used to ask them that question.
One today. Or two.
I had two back to back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Julie just says, Spencer, hello. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Julie.
Oh, Julie. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
This has got to have the misses for this one. My son had a mitral valve replacement surgery.
Open heart surgery, okay.
That's what he had to go in for.
Oh, my.
Major.
Well, now I started in open heart surgery in 1976 with docs that were doing open heart because there was no angioplasty yet.
Yeah.
And when I moved to the hospital where Mr. SWS and I met, I was working in the open heart surgery department. It is a mitral valve replacement is a standard surgery. He should recover quickly.
They do have to break your sternum, though.
What state are you in?
BB will send us a note.
Okay.
And Raven says the same, Spencer, for you. Hope you're feeling better, Raven. Awesome.
Yeah, we missed you.
No, Raven. Wow. What a sweet thing. Thank you so much.
BB, Catherine's channel is just listed under Catherine 23. Check it out. You can just put Catherine in your search bar for YouTube. She'll come up.
Does anybody here have a stent in their heart?
No.
I do.
Not on wood. I never said that. That's
who does.
Spencer does.
Oh.
Yeah. No, my little sister does. She's one of a fraternal twin set, if you will. She had open heart surgery before she was 6 months old.
Yeah.
She's got some like mesh things to keep something open. I can't describe the whole thing, but yeah.
Well, it's to keep one of the veins open in the heart. Well, you can have stents in different places. It doesn't just have to be the heart, but that's typically where they are. But they can, they're also other places they do put them. Mine happens to be in my actual heart.
Yep. You know, my uncle had one done 40 years ago, maybe more, and he just passed away at 93 years old. So the outlook might be good for that.
Spencer, left coronary artery?
RCA.
The right. Okay.
Yeah, right coronary artery.
My dad had the left with a 98% blockage, and that's what took him out.
Mine was 99%.
Yeah.
I was only 46 years old when that happened.
The youngest patient I ever took care of with heart surgery was a 23-year-old diabetic with severe heart disease.
Probably weight, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And of course, diabetes doesn't help.
No.
Everybody say hello to Miss Corner. Drew, hello from Julie. Julie, thank you. Just praying for Mrs. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's Juanita. Juanita, welcome. Hello to everybody.
Hi,
Hello,
Juanita.
Juanita.
Let's see. Oh, Julie, thank you. You know, I was an old cat, but she still tugged at your heartstrings. She was a little pain in the butt sometimes at the end there, butting into trying to eat my food. She wouldn't even let me eat dinner. She was funny. She even ate a piece of bread, that little cat. Cats don't eat bread.
She was trying everything.
And she was, and I know that Mrs. SWF and even Roger know that I'm a little. I love all cats, but I'm a little partial to tuxedos.
We had a tuxedo.
Oh, Raven, really? Says SWS. I've been there. Had to take nitro.
Well, I'm lucky. It's not a cardiac issue. It's just an irregular heartbeat. My stress test was all normal. So there's just a little sensitive spot on my heart that triggers an irregular beat. We thought we had it taken care of. Literally 6 months ago, I had the surgery that was supposed to make sure this never happened again. Oh, well.
To the day. That was really crazy.
I keep nitroglycerin with me. I get it every month. I carry nitroglycerin with me. I have a bottle in the bathroom. I have a bottle next to my bed. And in my pocket, I always have a bottle of nitroglycerin pills. That's what my cardiologist told me to do. And I do have to use them sometimes, but luckily, not very often.
Yeah. When you get those chest pains, you got to take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dilate those vessels.
Misfit Corner says, hello, BB. I'm glad you're here. Yes, thank you. BB says, thank you for that, Drew. Yeah, thank you. Kitty Baby crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and there, this is the first cat that she decided to have cremated. And Kitty Baby left a little something for her loved ones. But we did have, I think you know what? Let me grab that. Let me set this down for a second.
Well, Cinnamon's is right.
Yeah, I know. Cinnamon's is right there. So let me get this.
Speaking of all the heart stuff, actually 2 months ago, I don't think I said it, but about 2 months ago, I'm 38. I actually had a heart attack 2 months ago. So that was
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
But
And you're 30.
Did you have an angiogram?
say again?
Attack.
Did you have an
Yep.
angiogram?
No. Okay, I gotta say this. The paramedic said that that's 95% that's what happened, but I'd have to go to the hospital to be sure. And by then, everything had calmed down. I don't know how, but some people have heart attacks without even knowing they're having it. But that's what killed my father. My mother had one last year, and now I had one.
Well,
So
you're in line. You're on those good genes then.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to. You know what? Next call I get, I'm gonna just take them up on one of the plans. See what I can get for the crematory and everything else.
Hey,
You know,
Thomas.
Thomas, you were 38?
I'm 38 now. Yeah, yeah.
Thomas,
Wow.
listen to me.
The nurse.
Go to a cardiologist
I am.
and get treated.
I am.
Tim Hicks, the runner, had a long cardiac history. He got treatment and outlived his parents and his brothers and so on. We have treatments, but if you ignore it, you can, following those footsteps, and leave your family hurting. Uh-oh. Thomas didn't like listening to me.
Well, Raven, I want to show you guys this. We did this.
But
We did this for all of our dogs. This is for Cinnamon. And it's just the clay, fired clay, like you do for the kids' handprints and all that. And it's got a place for her picture. And about 5 weeks ago, we had Wheaties and we got his done. And we don't take them out of our safe until they pass and they go on our memorial wall we have. And so, you know what we said? We're going to go ahead and get Kitty Baby's paws done. Thank God we did when we did it.
Okay, there we go.
She had all 4 paws, and the lady told me that it should be ready this weekend to pick up. So
sorry about that.
But yeah, that's just showing the paw prints we get done for the animals. I mean, we did the same thing for Kitty Baby.
Sorry about that. I accidentally hit back. This is SWS. You were saying I could follow in the footsteps, and then I didn't get the rest because I accidentally hit something on my phone.
Thomas, make me feel better. Go and see a cardiologist. Make your wife feel safer. She doesn't want to find you on the floor in the bathroom like Roger found his father.
No, I'm going to. They said it was stress-induced.
You can get treatment that will make a difference.
I'm going to do that. Yeah. They told me it was all stress. That's how stressed I actually was about a number of things.
Please. I'm sending you caring and hugs and hope, okay?
She's right now.
I got to read this. We got a new subscriber, Juanita. I appreciate it. I saw your last hello. Just recently came across SWS. Great work with what you do. I wish I could be as witty as you. All scam baiters. Keep those scammers busy. We will.
Yes.
Definitely. Drew over there in our live stream here, he has his own channel and it's Misfit Corner Scams. Check out his. He's got some really clever things too. And the other one is not here. I'm trying to coax him, but he's always so damn busy. Is Rick Rickenbacker Music. That's his channel. Very, very funny at what he does, wasting these scammers' time. And again, Juanita, thank you for joining us. I appreciate that you're here. And pleasure having you, and thanks for the great compliments.
Hey, Drew, you're still with us.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say the guys are yelling at me, so I got to head out. But Roger, thank you for the kind words. Yeah. It's always a pleasure seeing you guys. So,
and I know Glenn says he can't make your show tomorrow.
That's all right. That's all right.
Drew, just quickly, I didn't make yours last week either. But I went ahead and I made sure I did a like and a share on it, and a comment. So at least you got some kind of contribution to the algorithm, you know.
We do forgive for those who aren't able to attend. Okay. We are a very giving and understanding community. I was telling BB, I emailed her. Well, she emailed me to let me know what was going on, and I responded to her and said, we have such a great community that when you're missing, people notice. You're loved. People notice when your name's not popping up. So
yeah. I was actually down at PCH picking up my prize, so I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
It happens.
last week on your show, Drew. That's what I mentioned to you. I said, hey, I didn't see Catherine on my show, and then Saturday I didn't see her there, and that's when we got worried.
Yep.
We wanted to check out. But Drew, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget tomorrow, guys, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Misfit Corner Scams. Join the live stream. Come for fun and frivolity, and don't forget to hit the like button on both of our channels.
That's right. That's right. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Okay.
Take care, Drew. Thanks for
Bye,
live.
See you, Drew.
See ya.
Can I do a fast update on this kid, my sister, my nephew?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I don't want to take over. I'm talking too much this time here in the beginning. This kid is he went to court. They're trying to get everything dropped because he did make some threats, when he ran away and everything. A lot of you probably heard. The 14-year-old was missing. There was an Amber Alert out, long story short. But now he is doing better. He's following along with what he's being told to do. He's listening to my sister. He's being better. I went and hung out with him a couple of times without discussing that whole thing recently, and did some guy things with him, so he would just try to get his head together. So he's doing better, for those of you that remembered and or heard that story.
Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, he's better. He better keep it up, though.
Yeah.
Hardcore's in the house.
He's got several IT certifications. He's 14. He's got A+. He's got HTML. He's got a few things already, and he's only 14. So,
wow. Good for him.
So he better stay on a good track.
He's on his 6th cat in the last 30 years. Let's see, Ravens. I have 2 cats and had a Scotty named Chadwick. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you, Julie. Like, share, subscribe. Good evening. Happy Manuel, thank you very much for being here. BB Animals at the shelters that will do. We got cat like that. She picked us out. Yeah, they do. They know who's going to take good care of them.
I don't want to over talk. I'm not even sure that's a word, but
No.
Well, we don't adopt cats. Cats adopt us.
Well, that's the same thing with dogs. With this dog whisperer.
Cats will adopt you. You really don't adopt them. They know who they want as their human, if you will. Again, I could talk about cats all day, but I won't.
But
yeah,
the cats have staff. Dogs have owners.
That's correct. Yeah, exactly.
If you go away and you come home, the cat's looking. You were here for my food last night. Where you been?
Yeah, they'll get kind of a little sideways if you go for longer than they like.
Right.
They will let you know.
So you can walk down to the corner, walk around the block, come back. The cats are like, "Yeah, you went away? I didn't notice." You can walk out of the front door to the front curb, walk back in, and the dogs are going, "Where you been? Oh my God, it's been forever."
Dogs are like, "Oh, glad you're back."
Yeah.
Here. Well, I have several cats who will do the same thing. So.
And they tell the truth, though. They don't feline,
Haha.
Lana was out here this afternoon.
Yeah, until Wheaties came and chased it. Catherine says she watched the marketplace. Yeah, go watch that one after the live stream. I had fun with that stupid gal. She was really ignorant. I did. Today I called the guy out. I said, "Oh, man, you're such a good imbecile." And he goes, "Oh, thank you." Okay.
I was going to mention that, but you already did.
Yeah. Manuel says, baby sister Manuel, he's at the hospital last night. His son was there, wasn't feeling well, had to get the valve replacement yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, BB. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're okay and your son is on the road to recovery. That's the most important thing. You got the right care at the right time.
Sending prayers and hugs.
Spencer, what was that?
I said, God bless you, BB, and your family. God's going to give you some great blessings, I bet. And I just pray that turns out very well.
Yes.
Let's see who's Mokies is here. Oh, nice to see you.
There's a new one, guys. One kind of new one, like maybe not. Job posting scams. So look out for those. If you guys, any of you are looking for jobs, you're posting on, you're on LinkedIn, you're on any of these sites. They're looking for resumes. They're scouting for information so they can sell it. And they usually call and just hang up because they're just trying to see if it's a good number, So, and if someone answers, so look out for the job posting ones. Usually call that company and say, hey, do you really have an opening? Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, that's another new one. Darlene is in the house. Hello, Darlene. Thank you for joining. I'm a little behind on that. Everybody's saying hello back to you, Darlene. Everybody's saying hello to Moise. He's brand new. Let's see. Hello. Everybody's saying hello to Moise. Here we go. Yes, the funeral home. I worked at a prepaid burial plans. Yeah, that's, and that's, you call a funeral home, they'll get whatever you need legitimately. You don't have to worry about it. It's not a scam. And
my mother did that after my father died.
Well, and like I mentioned, I'm not getting paid by them. Maybe I should reach out to them. The Neptune Society. And these guys say, oh, we can't take a credit card. We can only do it by checking account. Well, that's a bunch of BS because the Neptune Society took our credit card, and that was years ago, and we made monthly payments through our credit card, got the points on the credit card, got the cash back, and paid for our expenses.
Yeah, now we have 2 wooden boxes in the closet.
I got my handprints done.
You just reminded me of another one. I just had to replace my debit card because Uber, a charge from Uber. So look out for that, guys. Man, look, check your accounts. Uber seems to have had a leak in some information because it was legitimately from Uber, and the bank still caught it and stopped it. Bank of America.
They still do. They're doing the highway toll scams. She gets it all the time.
I got one today.
Yeah.
Oh, but this was my final notice.
That's what it said.
So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Gonna your Jeep and you push it again.
Yeah.
Final expense, final notice.
I'm kidding.
JJ's got that's why sometimes I get legit calls and I answer differently because of these scammers and I don't recognize the number. And so many times I'll grab the phone and I'll go, "Hi, dear," and it's somebody was looking for me, and I say, "Oh, hello, yeah, that's me. Sorry."
Even when I call you, I wait until I hear there's something other than that voicemail. And I'm like, okay, he actually picked up.
Roger. I commented, it was yesterday, and I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but all I said was, I heard it, you know what I mean.
I watched the video. I know what you meant.
Because I was calling and it said my name. When I was calling you, it said, call from, me.
Yes.
But I was like, okay, I didn't know if you actually caught that or not, but I replied and said, I caught it. I heard that.
Yeah.
And
it's
why
I hit the mute button. Yeah, I hit the mute button and I had to mute it when I saw who it was.
No, well, I mean, it was on the video. I heard it.
Right. But it was not the whole thing.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Hey,
when you call our phones and you are a known number, then otherwise it comes up as spam risk.
Yeah. Especially from Kentucky.
No, 818.
I'm family.
Yes.
Let me see.
I am now. I have been for a while. No, anyway, the call though, it said incoming call, or what is it? Call from Spencer. And then it said my last name, and I was like, okay, that was funny. And then you texted me right back, which I didn't see the video till later, but you take was like, I'm on a phone call, and I knew what you were doing. And then I saw the video, and it cracked me up. I thought it was so funny.
Mr. SWS, I don't know if you want to move your mic a little bit, but you sound kind of distant.
Yeah,
He's got it over by
That's
me.
what comes up when you call me. See that
Which-
the name?
What is it? I can't read the last word because it's too small.
It says Thomas, SWS subscriber.
They can't hear you, dear. You need to get that over
No,
by
I know
you.
what's wrong. I know.
I really should start a channel. If I had done this back when I really started doing it, you would have been watching them by now. Well, probably all of you would have been watching them. And I screwed with so many scammers. Literally, I screwed. I'm trying to decide what to call it, but I don't want to take over. I won't say too much. You guys go ahead.
Well, it's easy. You can call it anything you want.
And then
Yeah, but I'm
you
thinking if I do different things, if I'm not only doing scam stuff, I do different. I want to make it like something that's generic enough that it'll be easy to remember. Like, for example, do you guys know That Was Epic? The channel?
No.
I did
Look
not.
at That Was Epic. He's awesome. He does a lot of giveaway type stuff like Mr. Beast, but he also does prank stuff. That Was Epic. But you see, you won't forget that name because once you watch one of his videos, you're going to be like, man, that was epic. So
Yeah.
it's an easy one, something like that, where it'll be easy to remember. But check him out. That Was Epic. Awesome YouTuber.
Cool.
Well, Thomas is awesome because he knows when he has the time, he can destroy the scammers.
Yep. And those type of infections are hard. I happen to have my hands on one because of a job I worked at that can affect the BIOS, which is, if you guys probably looked it up last time I said this, some of you were probably like, he's full of it. These are very hard to do and very hard to come across. Like, there's not many of them out there. And usually they're used in massive like cyber attacks for government stuff. But I happen to have worked in a courthouse and I had one of them and I saved it. So, yeah.
Well, I had Ray Parker call me today, and I in the middle of the call, I had to say, "Who are you going to call?" And everybody said, "Are you Junior?" And he said, "No." I said, "Oh, you're Ray Parker Jr. or Senior?" He just, "No, I'm just a Ray." He had no idea who Ray Parker Jr. was.
I don't either. I heard that, but I didn't catch. I thought you were just making a joke, and then
you're underage there a little bit.
I know Ghostbusters, but was he actually one of the Ghostbusters? The original name of one of the people in it?
The song.
He what?
He recorded the title song. Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call? That's him singing.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that because I never really pay attention to names, like big names. I can tell you, but a lot of actors, like I know them, but I don't know their name in a lot of cases.
It's one-off things because of the Ghostbusters theme song. But I don't actually, Roger, I don't remember him ever even doing anything else other than that.
There's other stuff, but it's just obscure. He's like a one-hit wonder. Like David Essex.
The phrase I was looking for.
Yeah, David Essex with his Rock On. You got one-hit wonder, Catherine. BB is in Ohio. It's round on both ends and high in the middle.
Thank you.
Catherine tells Tarkar, I used the Medicare payment of $200,000 taken from my Medicare benefits. Oh, I've had mixed reactions. Oh, possibly be a mashup of Medicare on Sunday. Oh, that's great. Catherine Tarkor, that is great.
Roger, may I reply to that?
Yeah.
Who was that, Catherine?
Yeah, Catherine.
Catherine, I have been on Medicaid since my first heart attack in June 2018. Last year, November, Kentucky switched, and they are now shoving me into Medicare. I'm only 53 years old.
No, but you could get Medicare disability.
Yeah, I'm just trying to explain what they're doing to me right now.
Yeah.
I've had
Well, we're both on Medicare.
I'm having extreme problems with doctor appointments and getting my medications. And what I've done is file a report to the state, which they say will take about 90 days. It's 3 months. And I want that money back, but we don't know yet. It's really turned into a humongous fiasco that just makes me want to crawl under the covers and ignore everybody. It's very, very difficult, top of everything else. So I pray that your situation isn't going to be as bad as mine.
Oh dear.
Well, not to be gloomy, but just briefly while we're on that, my wife has COVID. She has been visiting some family right now. They gave it to her. It would be the
God.
third time. So maybe say something for her, guys. That's all I got for that.
Yeah, thank you. No, we will.
We
I
will.
appreciate it. Moise says, love from Pakistan. Moise, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, because these Pakistani scammers are as bad as the Indian and the Jamaican and any of the other ones, even the ones I get some from the Philippines too. But it's so sad that it gives the Pakistani people a bad name. And, it's really hard on those of you who are doing the legitimate stuff and legitimate work. And it's really tough. And I hate to see that happen to good people. And, the Pakistani people are just as proud as the Indian people. And, to have a group like this that's out there so much destroying people's lives, it's hard for people to accept that. And I really appreciate you watching and being part of our channel. Thank you.
I may also have it because I went and saw her. I don't want to be there all the time. It's too far. But I went and saw her Monday, and I did a little more than see her. So I probably have it, but I haven't gotten sick yet. So we'll see.
Well, someone just asked right here. BB just asked, Tom, is Tom a lot of coughing?
Wait, what I missed? I heard is Tom, and then you cut out.
Is Tom okay? I am hearing a lot of coughing from your side. That's what BB just asked me. So
I've actually just been scratchy because I did somewhat of a presentation. I was helping out my niece and at her little school thing she had, and I had to yell a lot, so I was scratchy from that, and maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I'm not sick from COVID yet, but I'm most likely I will be.
yeah, it's one of that. The more you get it, the less the symptoms are.
Yes.
First time I was 72 hours. I couldn't get out of a bed. I had to use the bathroom in Tupperware. I'm not even kidding you. I couldn't stand up. It was bad. I mean, every single symptom for 3 weeks, 3.5.
We got to pray for Spencer that he doesn't ever get it, especially with all the stuff you're battling.
Thank you.
That's a tough thing to have happen.
Anyway, I feel like I'm talking too much, man. Catch up with your stream.
Thomas, it takes about 5 to 7 days from exposure.
Yep.
So
beginning of next week, you'll feel it.
Good luck. The last time we had it, the doctor prescribed the Paxil. It didn't, I don't think it did anything, but Roger found out he's allergic to it.
So I can't take it.
Oh, that's messed up. Yeah,
second tablet I took, I broke out. I'm done with it.
Each time she had it first, and then a couple days later, I developed the symptoms, and she went from on Tuesday. She went from totally fine Tuesday morning to just after lunchtime, like she got hit by a truck. And that's the same way it happened the first 2 times we had it as well. It went from 0 to 100 in like an hour or 2. So,
yep.
Bad.
Robert says, hope everything is okay. I normally come to the live stream, but ASAP, but I fell asleep. Had a long day. You know what? Take the naps when you can. Nobody's going to hold it against you. Robert, thanks for joining. Julie says hello to Moise. Let me go through these. Hello to everybody. BB's given an update. His son's surgeon said the surgery went well, but that his heart is still weak from having the bad valve. So yeah, it's
It'll take a while.
his surgeon also said that he that leak for about 4 years. Oh, that's hard.
Ow.
That takes a toll.
BB, I don't know if you want to say it publicly, but just to know how old your son is.
You can always send us an email to my Stutter and Stan email that's listed on my channel. So
Yeah.
I heard you use that today too.
Seamus, I have a prosthetic mechanical aortic valve. Wow. Born with a bicuspid aortic valve. Oh, had surgery in 2016. Whoa, that's a major, major undertaking for you. Wow. Hopefully
what kind of things that
everything's
causes.
Yeah. And you, Spencer will know this. Do you know who was one of the, as a heart surgeon before he became an entertainer? He had a couple of dummies he worked with, literal puppets.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of Paul Winchell?
I'm
He
sorry,
did
say again.
Jerry Mahoney, Paul Winchell, and Knucklehead Smith.
That was a generation ago.
Spencer might know. Let me ask this question. Hey,
No,
Google, what
Hey,
medical device did Paul Winchell invent?
Artificial heart. On the website lemonseed.mid.edu, they say
Yeah, stop.
Paul Winchell was
He invented the artificial heart. That was back in the 60s.
the artificial heart.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, I'm sure he's got videos. He's passed away a long time ago. I went to school with his daughter, but he had a TV show for a long time, a kid show.
on it. I feel like I should know that, and I don't.
Oh,
Well, luckily you can look it up on the internet.
That's true.
uh,
I know a lot of stuff, but apparently that's one of the things.
see, it shows we don't know everything.
Now, here's the problem for me. Mr. SWS almost everything.
No, there's a lot of stuff I know, but as long as it's useless crap, I know it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Well, I know useless crap, but I also know some useful crap.
Well, like I know who played Eddie Munster, Butch Patrick. I know the good things. Here you go. This is one is for you, Spencer. BB says, my cat is a tuxedo.
Oh,
Yay.
who is that? BB. Yep.
Yeah, BB said that to you.
Of all cats, BB. But I just have a humongous soft spot for tuxedos. I've had two. I have my Taylor tot right now, named after the singer-songwriter James Taylor, who is my absolute favorite musician of all time, and her name is Taylor Tot, and she's a tuxedo. So,
oh, that's funny. Isn't that Ron White's son, Tater Tot?
No, I
think there's jokes about it. Yeah.
Tater salad son.
I had one that I named Tuxford, but in the ancient days when garage doors did not have automatic stop,
all the safeties on it,
he got crushed in California under our garage door. That was before SWS.
Darlene. Oh, this is awful, guys. Some of Darlene's family had the neurovirus this week.
Ooh.
And my great nephew had a hairline crack in his spine, and he's an ice hockey player. Darlene, the prayer chain is going out for you and your family.
Yes.
God, wish you all the best in the world and praying that he comes through and everything is okay.
Yeah, my gosh. That's wow.
Tarkor says, Casper says to Tarkor, Medicare won't be up until Sunday morning. Thank you. We're going to watch that. We'll watch Casper's channel for those.
Hey, Thomas, do you cook like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
No, so I actually, I'll make it a short story. I actually don't like cooking. I like the eating part, but
Oh, what?
I just found the last couple of streams when it was just giving me something to do while the stream was going as well, kind of occupying myself at the same time. But the timing just happened to also work out these last few times. But I cook things that last, and then I eat the same thing for days, and then I'll cook something else and eat that for a few days.
Yeah.
I don't really like to cook. I just like the eating part, and I usually make things that leave leftovers, and I freeze the rest. And I just happen to be kind of using it as something to do while I'm talking on here and stuff. That's really what I've been doing.
You just
I don't like it.
the same thing. I will, because I'm single. You know, I live alone except for my cat, bless her heart. But I will cook for a few days of stuff. It might be an oven thing or a crock pot thing, and I will eat on that for like 3 days. But it's always cracked me up in the last couple of videos. And I talked to Roger about this on the phone. But he knows this. I'm like, it kind of makes me laugh that you know, Thomas always like shoots out of the out of the picture,
screen.
and then he comes back, and then he comes back, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to the sink, or I've muted a few times so you guys didn't hear the sink and stuff. But yeah, I'm running to the sink or grabbing something from the other side. What's that?
We did hear the toilet flush. You forgot to mute that.
No, it was the sink in the kitchen. I haven't been to the bathroom.
I'm kidding.
No.
Well, Roger, I mean, SWS will not eat leftovers.
I do now and then. It depends on what I make.
Well, I make like things that you would never know. I promise you, if you came here and ate, you would never know it was leftover. I freeze, like I make a bunch of homemade sauce and I freeze the rest. And then when you heat it up and simmer it for a little bit, it's like it was the first time.
I don't mind cooking. I just don't like the cleaning up afterwards.
Yeah. My wife actually doesn't cook. I cook, and then she ends up cleaning the stuff up. But I help her, even the cleaning.
Here's one, Spencer.
That's the same as in our house.
Rosie is a black and white stripe, but her brother was a gray and white tuxedo.
Oh, wow, Rosie. All right, a black and white stripe, but her brother gray and white. Oh my goodness! I bet they were gorgeous, or are gorgeous.
Ralph, thank you, Ralph. Ralph says sorry to hear about Kitty. Yeah, she was an integral part of the videos, as well as Cinnamon. She was right there every day. So it's tough to lose two of them within 3 months of each other. So that was little tough times. Hey, yo, I'm here late. Yeah, man. Well, you've been here long enough. I'm so far behind. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, Jonathan has a calico. One with gray and white paws. We had a tortie that lived 20 years.
My mother has a Bengal.
Bengal tiger.
Yeah, that cat is
I'll tell that one off the stream. I can't tell you that one.
Great.
He's a jerk. That cat's a jerk. That Bengal cat she has, because it's in the tiger family. I think he's like a brown, black, and white.
What's his name? Jackson Galaxy said they need a lot of exercise, a lot of play, a lot of chase. They look cool, but the maintenance on them are really high.
Jerks tear up everything.
BB says, I think that was the coffee, some kind of feedback. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. There you go. Oh, Manuel, really? It flew to my chest this morning. Get short of breath. Yeah, take care of that. Make sure your doctor knows what's going on, Manuel. We want to keep you here, man.
Are you on a diuretic?
Oh, I hope so. We'll find out. Let's see if he.
Fluid is
I'm a
my
little far behind. That's from 526.
No. We're finding out we're all sickly.
Yeah, I guess we are.
I just take a little aspirina when I get the pain in the neck when my phone rings. That's about all I ever take.
Whoa, you got him, duel. You mother of choice.
You know, I told the guy today he was a stronzo in Italian. You got to look that one up on either Google or your Alexa or whatever. Stronzo. That's a good name to call him.
Mm.
Yes, Raven didn't want to ignore possibly health issues. So glad my son took care of himself. That's great, man.
God bless.
Oh, he took a bus. He took the short bus, like down at Billy Bob's, picked us up.
Mm.
Raven says, I have a pet cemetery. Yeah, acres. Raven, this is the first cat that we lost that she decided to have cremated. So
yeah, the other ones are
all buried in the backyard.
Yep.
We just took her down to the creamery and had the creamery done for her. So
I buried a bunch of them in our California home.
You don't want to bury them alive, like you talk about.
I hope.
No, I don't think.
That's a joke that Mr. SWS makes in some of his videos. I was referring to.
Raven says, BB, thanks. Brought on by stress. Blood pressure was close to 225. Over what? Probably over 100, 150. Be careful.
That is
Raven, that's not good.
Crazy. I was in stage 2 hypertension at 170, 160s and 170s. They told me I had high risk of a stroke or a heart attack many times before it happened. And 225 is insane. Like, you need an emergency room like yesterday if you're that's insane.
BB says she has to go. Well, that was a few minutes ago, a half an hour ago. But we'll see you tomorrow night on Drew's. Thank you very much, BB, for joining us. Thanks for the updates. If you watch tomorrow, we'll find a little bit more out of our son, how he's doing tomorrow night. Watching the NFL draft. Yeah, my buddy's been texting me everything, so I don't have to watch it.
Yeah. We were watching Golden Knights, but that was not fun yet.
Yeah, that wasn't fun last night at all.
No.
They lost another game, so it's down.
They drafted somebody. It was like the 39th pick or something. I don't know what it was. And he's like 19 years old or 20 years old. And everybody's all excited. And like, I don't care. I mean, I love my Bills. I want them to win, but I'm just like, they are so over. All of these sports people are so overpaid to do nothing.
Yep.
Right? That's not what conversation's about. If it can be done.
Entertainment. Let's see. Dan Turner says, anytime I need to pick me up, I just watch your video. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Last week, Catherine had company during Drew's live stream.
Hi, Dan. Have you here? That was a nice comment.
Oh, Jonathan, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. What is this? Darlene says, our current cat doesn't like when I leave the house. She gets nervous when I put on my shoes. Oh, no. Has a little separation anxiety there. Maybe she's part dog.
Actually, know what Darlene is talking about. That I'm looking at my TV. That's why if I'm not looking right at the screen, it's because I'm looking at the television because I'll cast this to my TV. So, excuse me. So I saw that, and she actually makes some sense there. My tail side will get a little anxiety type of thing if I do leave the house, which is very rare. So what she just said makes sense to me.
JJ says, I got a call from a California number. I said, you are doing insurance from California. If you say you're in Florida, oh, we're based in Florida. I'm in Miami with a California number. I love calling them out with that. I think we're stupid, I guess. They don't know that we know the phone numbers and area codes. Tom, I wish you had a channel. They're from Cathra. I have a question you might be able to answer. Well, she already left, so that was a while ago. I had to cancel my debit card a few months ago. This is from Darlene. They get a new one. No money taken, but the bank said 3 different companies tried to charge my card. Yeah, that's scary.
My.
Let me see. Dan Turner says, I just put on a seatbelt in my chair so I can watch more of your videos without hitting the floor. Oh, geez, Darlene. 4 of us had COVID back in August of 2022. The whole house. Wow.
Nothing but fun.
Milagros, hello. I'm sorry I'm late saying hello, but that was a while ago, about 20 minutes ago. Everybody saying hello to Milagros. See, Darlene knows who Charlie McCarthy is. And you probably know Edgar Bergen is the ventriloquist who did Charlie McCarthy. And his daughter was Candace Bergen from the old Murphy Brown TV show.
You know, liberal as she is, that was a very funny show.
I watched. I liked. What was the other news channel show? Was like Lou Grant. I thought Lou Grant was even funnier. Betty White.
One with
Ed Asner,
Tyler Moore.
Ed Asner, Mary Tyler Moore, Betty White, and Ted Knight. It was just hilarious.
Yep. But the one with Candace Bergen, again, I know big liberal person, but the show was actually very funny. In my opinion, I thought it was very funny.
I mean, it was cleverly done.
Yeah.
Thomas, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to buy a lot of treats for these dogs. I'll tell you for sure. And maybe a cup of coffee for myself.
And a little treat for the cat.
Well, the kitties always
Figure I never do it, so yeah, buy something.
Yeah, we'll buy like cousin Eddie and Christmas Vacation. And Clark, buy yourself something real nice.
For the days that Billy Bob's is not free with the free hand jobs, you can get something at Billy Bob's with the 10. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe contribute to a car wash.
I get shots.
Yeah, she gets the shots of bourbon over there.
Billy Bob keeps extending their services.
Yeah, expand. Well, I guess today he added a church service on Sundays in his store.
Oh God!
Church service.
He had I can't remember what I said I was. Maybe it was Episcopal. I can't even remember now.
He's going to need to buy some more property and expand, build another, another part onto the building or something, because there's too many things going on there.
We have to build
videos to go through.
What about the gynecological service? Is that going to be like after the church service? You can get a, gynecological.
Well, I told this.
I know that's I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah. Well, I told this idiot from the marketplace. I said my order's late. In fact, can you send the guy who does the colonoscopies over the drive-through over to my house? I don't want to go on. I'd rather just have to do it right here, real quick, while I wait for my groceries. It just popped into my head to say that to this idiot. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, it's a World Day of Mourning. I understand. He was a leader of one of the largest churches in the nation, world.
I saw what
And
you did there.
I don't know that anybody else knows this, but today is Yom HaShoah. That is the day remembering the Holocaust and all of that 2 million Jews who were
6
6
million.
6 million Jews
6
who
million.
were destroyed. So we can pray for everybody.
Yep.
And none of them had anything to leave behind for their loved ones and final expenses or anything at that time.
They kept ignoring the calls. That's why.
Man.
They took everything, including their teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. Your gold teeth, they ripped them out of their skull. Brutal. It was just sickening.
Yeah, before they threw them into furnaces and burned.
Right. And I believe that a lot of them had their teeth ripped out of their mouths while they were still alive. It's the stories out of it is just brutal, guys. I mean, I don't want to go out on a downer. I definitely don't want to go out on a downer. Julie, yes, it was very heartbreaking.
I want to do a car.
Wait, what is it? I took my mom to Hollywood Studios at Disney yesterday and she's asking why the flags. Yeah.
Because they don't care.
I have my flag out front, half staff. I have a American flag flies 24/7. Raven, yes, never forget. All right, let's not go out on a bummer. You know what? We're all here to have fun, and I'm glad everybody joined us. I appreciate all of your kindness with your generosity and everything, each and everything that you guys do. And it's always fun. Stay tuned because I got a ton of videos I got to edit and put up, but I'd rather go out with something fun. So enjoy this little ditty before we go.
When are we gonna do a car show?
I gotta make time for that.
Pick them back up and knock them back down. Yee-haw! Scammers on the phone trying to steal your dough. Don't see dough and no more dough. Screwing with scammers, swinging the scammers round and round. Slap them in the face and knocks them to the ground. Yee-haw! Picks them back up and knocks them back down. Screwing with scammers, saving your dough. Yee-haw!
All right, everybody. Until next week, I hope you guys do well. Thank you so much for joining us here on the live stream. I hope you're going to have a great rest of your weekend.
Everybody get healthy.
Put your feet up, relax.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourselves. See the doctor if you need to. And make sure, because no one's going to do it for you. You know, you got to make up your own Disney shins. So take care out there, you guys.
Roger, when are we to do a car show?
I got to make time for it. It just gets so busy with these scammers. Maybe I'll squeeze one in during the week at a little earlier time for you too, so it's not so late.
Okay, I'm not trying to make a big.
Guys, listen, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You won't miss any of the videos. I thank everybody for joining us. Hang up on these clowns when they call you. Don't answer it if you don't recognize the number. And remember, we are screwing the scammers so you don't have to. Thanks for watching, everybody.